just hit a new subscriber milestone. I'm gonna be doing the biggest customization that I ever done. I'm gonna customize this art table. On average, a painting of this size usually takes about 2 weeks to finish, but I'm gonna put my skill to the test and try to complete it in under 2 weeks. But that's not all. Every time I hit a new milestone, I'm gonna repaint it with a brand new design. Now this is the biggest painting that I ever done, and I'm gonna be racing against the clock to get this finished in less than 2 weeks, so wish me luck. But there's just one catch. I hear the secret phrase throughout this video, and if you can be that one lucky winner to find the secret phrase, you'll win a free custom commission by yours truly. Now there can only be one winner, so keep a close eye out for that custom phrase. So with that being said, let's get drawing. 1,000 subscribers. 4 years of drawing and testing and creating videos and failure. If you ever would have asked me would I ever hit 1,000 subscribers, I probably would have told you no. But here I am, and it's all because of you. One thing you can say about milestones is that they always keep pushing you to be better than you were the day before. Reaching milestones can have a lot of ups and downs, and it can be an emotional roller coaster. Trying to make sure you create videos that your subscribers like and watch is something that you can be proud of. Okay, after 7 hours of sketching, the drawing is finally done. Next, it's time for me to sand the art table. Now, in order for me to get this right the first time, I need to remove the old paint that's on the table and also sand out the rough spots so I can easily transfer my image onto the table. Now, in order for me to get this table finished in less than 2 weeks, I need to get the prepping time down faster so I will have more time to paint, because that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time. So yeah, I'm in a race against time. Don't know if I can do it, but here goes nothing. I always had a passion for art. Every time I see something that inspires me, my mind goes into overdrive mode and thinking of the things I could do artistically. Being a YouTuber was never in the plan for me, but I love making videos. I love the music, the storytelling of the art that I make, and seeing it all come to life. While I still have a long way to go and so much to learn, I wouldn't change one single thing. Alright, now's the time. Now after hours of sanding and sketching the art table, now comes the tough part. Now this step can be the reason that I fail or I succeed. Now, one of the hardest steps is transferring the image of this size, because there's so much detail, it can be exhausting. Every line, it feels like it's no end in sight. I bet you probably saying like, well, why did you draw it? You're probably right, but I'm prepared for it. But so far, I'm doing pretty good on time. I really hope that it stays that way. To do this, I'm going to split the design up to fit to the art table, and while doing it, I will be using transfer paper to transfer the image onto the table. But no worries, I'm confident that I can finish painting this table in time. Well, at least I hope I am. Challenging myself as always seems to bring the best out of me, and putting my art skill to the test helps me to improve every day as an artist. Something like this helps you to focus and put more into each session of your art piece, because each line tells a story of where you've been and where you want to go artistically. Alright, I'm 1 hour into transferring this image, and I'm starting to think that I bit off way more than I could chew. Now, a table of this size and trying to finish it in less than 2 weeks, and not to mention all the characters that's in the table, and not to mention there's so many moving pieces to this design. You have a middle ground, a foreground, and a background. It can be a lot to take on. I tend to go overboard and over-design and take on way more than I can handle. I think that's a part of my creative process, but it's exhausting. Now, everything has to go flawless to get this art table completed in less than 2 weeks, and judging by the size of this table and right now the issues that I'm having, I don't have a clue on how this is gonna go. Even with an art piece of this size, you start to think about all the what ifs when something happens. Like, what if this go wrong? Or what if that go wrong? And then self-doubt starts to creep in. But no worries. At least I think so. I just need to figure out a solution how to make the transferring process faster and simple.
Look at you. You're stuck in the fire, you'll just have to burn. There ain't no sympathy for the broken man, no. You better find your way. You better find your way. There are no tears to shed to the open hand. Only space for you in the troubled land. Learn from me, learn from me, learn from me, learn from me. Make it up, gotta make it up, make it up.
Now, after many hours of transferring the image onto the table, I'm finally done. Along with sealing everything in with matte medium, now it's time for the main event. Everything is done, completed, prepped, and ready to go. Kind of feels like it took forever to get here. After all the drawing, the sanding, the transfer, it's only one thing left to do. Now, we paint.
I'm the story you don't speak of. I'm the one they call the underdog.
The idea that I had for this design was something that I can look at every day, and it motivates me, it inspires me, and pushes me to strive to be the best artist that I can be every day. I want to do something that I know that you, my subscriber, can be proud of, because I put my heart, my soul, and everything I have to give you 100% effort in the art that I create every time I pick up a paintbrush. I never would have imagined that I could have anyone to like my art, and just me hitting the milestone of 1,000 subscribers is an accomplishment that I can be proud of, because I owe it all to you. You, the person that takes the time out of their busy day just to spend a few moments with me and give me a chance to create art that's special to me. Honestly, it's a feeling that I thought that I would never get a chance to ever experience, and something that I will always be thankful for. Art has put some of the most amazing people and inspirational people in my life. I'm blessed to be a part of an art community that inspires me, and fortunate through art, I'm able to build my own community through that very same thing that inspired me.
Nothing at all. I don't want nothing at all, unless I can have it all. I don't want nothing at all.
Okay, it's day 3, and after 2 days of painting this background, now it is finally time to start the fun part of the painting. It's finally time to start customizing each character on this art table. I haven't planned out any colors at all, and my plan for this art table is to plan out my colors as I go on the fly and hope that it turns out good. Wish me luck. Am I crazy for trying to push myself in each video and test my limits? Let me know down in the comments down below, and also let me know how many days you think that it's gonna take me to finish this art table. Hey, and no cheating, no skipping to the end of the video. Just give me your honest answer. Now, to finish this art table, the journey must continue.
Whenever I paint a design, I try to start with the most interesting parts, starting on the left side, because I paint from left to right. I like to paint the characters that will stand out the most and spend time on each one, rendering each character to make it stand out even more. And during that part of the painting, it's always fun and interesting imagining what it would look like when I finally finish it. But sometimes, it kind of takes the fun out of it in the end when I'm all gassed out and trying to get to the finish line, and I'm left doing all the boring details. But for right now, I'm just enjoying the process. I remember when I was first starting out on YouTube, being noticed by people around the world was one of the biggest dreams of mine. And even though this is a small milestone to some people, but to me, this is an accomplishment that I'm proud of because I never gave up and I always believed that I would get there one day.
After all the planning, the prep work, the painting, it's been like 6 days and now I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you. Yes, I just reached the halfway point of this table and right now I am so happy with the results, how everything is coming out, but I'm not out of the woods yet. Now we're in the home stretch right now and doing this table has been many challenges. It's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs, but I don't regret doing it at all. But I think it's gonna look cool, and when it's completed in the end, it's gonna look like a work of art. But the only way to know is to just keep painting.
I keep on fighting. I keep on running.
I usually don't paint on big canvases like this. I'm usually painting on small canvases, skateboards, iPads, previous videos that I've done. But sometimes, a design like this just hits the right spots. Something that's interesting, creative, and something that just gets your attention because there are so many elements to make your eyes want to look at everything that's going on. I approached this like I would any other design, not knowing where I was going to land on colors, but allowing myself to be free flowing and just be in the moment with the design. Working like this process is way more fun and intuitive and allows me to focus more on the design and just create.
Keep on fighting. I keep on running. I keep on searching for the light, for the light. I'm not lost, I've seen the light, I've seen the light. I'm not lost, I've seen the light, I've seen the light. I'm not lost, I've seen the light, I've seen the light. I keep on fighting. I keep on running. I keep on searching for the light, for the light.
Okay, it's Saturday, day 10, and I've been painting on this bad boy for what seems like eternity. Well, I guess that's detailed paint for you. You can't rush it, you gotta take your time and make sure it's right the first time. What can you do about it? Now, I'm gonna try to finish the Hot Rod T-Rex today and then move on to the highlights and then move on to the line work of each character. Now, judging from where I started days ago, now I only have a little bit to complete. Whew. Thank God for small miracles. Now, hopefully it doesn't take me all day to finish this. So, yeah, let's finish painting.
I'm right here, and I stand tall. I will face
When you're painting something, it's always this thought or a feeling of something that's missing. Or what if I can make it that much more better? For this painting, I felt that it was kind of lacking some contrast. And I felt that having good contrast in the shadows can bring the highlights out even more to make it that much more of a good cohesive design.
No, I'm not scared of giants, 'cause I know I was made for this.
Lines in the sand, I'm drawing my boundaries. Keep on looking down, but don't trip when you see a crown on me. Got a kingdom surrounding me, I'm not alone. I don't need much, I take them down with a couple stones. I feel it in my bones, I got the energy. Vision, I see the imagery. Smell the venom of enemy, seeing through all the trickery. Every joke, every lie, what was dark comes to light. What you thought was fossilized comes again, once or twice. Standing boldly, facing my rivals, they couldn't hold me. Locked and loaded, I'm ready. I've been waiting on this moment, no folding. Facing Goliath, and I know I see my triumph. Heart of a lion, no time to be frightened. Let's go.
Okay, I didn't expect this to go this long, and honestly, I expect it to be done by now. The details of this whole table basically took up the whole day and left me no time to do any line work. But no worries, we still within the 14-day range, so we make a pretty good time. But the line work part is gonna be a little difficult because I wanna put different types of line weights on each character to make them stand out even more. But hopefully it won't be too difficult. So, this battle is almost over.
This means war. Feel it raging inside.
I like the challenge of working with one big design. I like the challenge of working with so many characters and to turn them into a composition that totally fits. I challenge myself to try to get better with each painting that I make.
Feel it rising up within us, getting stronger now. No one left to avenge us, but we will never.
Continuing to challenge and push myself as an artist is how I stay hungry to learn more on how to perfect my craft. Trying and doing new things to push myself outside of my comfort zone. Taking on new challenges and pushing for more milestones, continuing to get better and to grow as a content creator. I don't always get things right, but I keep pushing to be that much better than I was yesterday. And in that battle is where I find the strength to never quit and keep pushing forward to see the challenge through.
Oh my goodness, finally, the day that I thought would never come has finally arrived. Now after 240 hours, this customization, this monster of a table is finally complete. Now, after painting a layer of varnish on the table of my first milestone of what I hope to be many more, this was truly a test of my will. This table gave me a lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs, and made me think about what I was doing on the fly. It made me think of my foreground and my background. But I finally got it done. Now I want to thank each and every one of you that subscribed to the channel. Without you, I wasn't able to do this milestone challenge, so I want to say thank you. If you want to see me paint another milestone painting, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now the next goal is 2,000 subscribers, so if you like art like I do, then hit that button. If you don't, then what the hell? Hit the button anyway. Now if you want to get your hands on this custom print, they will be available soon, and this print will be sent out to be professionally done, so make sure you head over to dynamicpencilsart.com and make sure you get your copy. Now I guess the only thing left to do is to see the final epic shots. Enjoy the reveal.